Tomatoes are a popular and versatile vegetable that are easy to grow in a home garden. They come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors, and can be used in a wide range of dishes, from salads to sauces. To start growing tomatoes, it is important to choose a sunny location with well-drained soil. Tomatoes require at least 6 hours of direct sunlight per day to grow properly. The soil should also be rich in organic matter and have a pH between 6.0 and 7.0. Before planting your tomatoes, you should prepare the soil by adding compost or well-rotted manure to improve its fertility. You can also add a balanced fertilizer, such as the 10th of October 10, to the soil before planting to give your tomatoes a nutrient boost. When it comes to choosing the right tomato variety to grow, there are many options available, including determinate and indeterminate varieties. Determinate varieties tend to be bushier and smaller, and they produce all of their fruit at once. Indeterminate varieties are taller and vine-like, and they produce fruit throughout the growing season. Once you have chosen your tomato variety and prepared the soil, it's time to plant your seeds or seedlings. You should plant them about 1 inch deep and 3 feet apart, and be sure to water them well. As the plants grow, you will need to stake or cage them to keep them from falling over. After your tomatoes have been planted, it's important to give them the proper care to ensure they grow and produce well. This includes regular watering, fertilizing, and pruning. Watering is one of the most important aspects of growing tomatoes, as they require consistent moisture to thrive. You should water your plants deeply about once a week, making sure the soil stays consistently moist but not waterlogged. Fertilizing your plants with a balanced tomato fertilizer or compost tea every 4 to 6 weeks will also help them grow strong and produce a bountiful crop. Be careful not to over-fertilize, as this can lead to leafy growth at the expense of fruit production. Pruning your tomatoes will help to improve their overall health and productivity. You should remove the suckers that grow in the crotches of branches, as well as any yellow or diseased leaves. Diseases and pests are common problems that can affect tomatoes. To prevent these issues, it is important to rotate your crops each year and to keep the garden clean and free of debris. Another important aspect of growing tomatoes is staking or caging them. As the plants grow, their stems will become weak and will require support to keep them upright. Staking or caging will help to keep the fruit off the ground, which will reduce the risk of disease and rot. With proper care and attention, your tomato plants should begin to produce fruit within about 6 to 8 weeks. Once the tomatoes start to ripen, be sure to harvest them regularly to keep the plants producing. Tomatoes should be picked when they are fully ripe and still firm. Growing tomatoes is a rewarding experience that can provide you with fresh, delicious fruits for your meals. By providing your plants with the right growing conditions, proper care, and attention to detail, you can enjoy a bountiful crop of tomatoes all season long. Overall, tomatoes are one of the most beloved crops of home gardeners, and they are relatively easy to grow and maintain. By following the guidelines mentioned above, you will increase your chance of harvesting abundant and tasty tomatoes.